Hello everyone, this is Sean, and welcome to Gibbous, a Cthulhu Adventure. This is a point-and-click, kinda silly Cthulhu-based game made in Transylvania, funnily enough. And I'm putting these out, I'm going to finish the entire game with it, but I'm putting these out primarily at this point because, well, one, I wanted to play this game and I wanted to do it blind, but I kind of want to, after just the prologue, I kind of want to put it on the channel because it seems like it's going to be a fun little thing to put on the channel. But this will come out while I'm waiting to get Reciteer stuff done. So it's going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep playing it, play this game. And then when I have a Reciteer video, instead of this, it will be a Reciteer video. And we'll keep doing that until Reciteer is finally finished. Or this is finished, whichever comes first. I don't know how long this game is. Now we're going to start by going into the cutscenes and watching the one that starts before, for your first time you load the game. Yeah, how about follows me? Sorry.
Brothers and sisters, settle! I come to you this day with great news. My starry disciples, our search is nearly complete.
You can watch at least a good chunk of this in the Steam page, which will be linked in the description below.
Ever elusive tome, the grimoire eternus, the book to end all books, the storied and long fabled,
the Necronomicon.
Yes, Sister Halo, that's the one. Next time, maybe you let the actual cult leader speak its eternally horrible name. Yeah? Thank you. The Necronomicon! Yes! No doubt some among you have questioned its very existence. Our search has been wide and our labor great, with as yet no return. Well, brothers and sisters, it may be that we have come upon its actual location.
I love this guy so much, by the way.
Gregory, we talked about this, man.
Oh, Gregory.
This night, brothers and sisters, our men
and women
and women are on their way to retrieve that tome as we speak. Is this not what we've been looking for since our establishment is a legitimate death cult?
Yes.
Legitimate.
Is it not in our official membership charter?
Yes.
Dude, watch this bit.
Is it not we who should be the first and only to lay our hands upon it?
Yes.
Shall we let the abominable butcher or other lesser cults get their stinking paws on our glorious bounty now that it is so closely within our reach?
Oh no.
No! And with the Necronomicon finally in our
You're in a building. Where's the wind coming from?
From regaining his true form. No end to the world.
Oh, there might not be a hole. No, I'm pretty sure that's a wall.
So where is it?
We have found him, brothers and sisters. The man who will lead us to it. We have found him, and we watch. We watch.
Okay, so you open the game up, and that's the first thing you see after you choose your language. Now, as you can see, I do have two other cutscenes unlocked here. You will see them shortly. And because this is a heavy voice-acted game, there will be less talking from me than normal. I will want to turn the music volume down, though, probably. Oh, I can like to hear it a little bit, but because YouTube, I don't know how much of that was going to be there. We'll check out this first episode and see if I get a copyright thing. All right, we'll see. Okay, we're going to start with a new game. What is that thing?
Read all about it, sir. Hurricane Herbert, storm of the century.
A storm. That's the least of my worries.
No, just push him aside.
Everything's changing.
What is that?
Changing. What's a Joe supposed to do? You take a new case and that's all you can do to be prepared for whatever it throws your way. The only thing you can know is whatever it's tossed at you won't make any kind of sense butt up against the last thing. It's the change, you see. I've been hired to locate some kind of
Dawn archetype.
Supposed to have inside of it the kind of stuff makes the Joe's guts turn salt and sallow. Real type mystical mumbo jumbo, which I guess explains the weirdo cult popping up all over Darkham.
Yes, Darkham. Totally not Arkham.
Something's left the center when the folks hiring you want to keep themselves all secret-like. Cash is cash, though, and I could really use the milk. That something doesn't change.
The best detective.
Put some weight on my man in rare and forbiddens. The kind of pressure makes a Joe's stomach jackflip, and he points me at this dark and ancient library. Dark and ancient. Huh. What's not dark and ancient in Darkham?
Yeah, of
Damn.
course.
Most times, the new is just as bad as the old. Sometimes worse.
What is that? It's like, is that an old-time vapor? Is that what that is? Is he vaping? I don't know. Anyways, so we have Dawn Archetype. Yes, his name is Archetype. That cat is going to come into play later.
There it is. Miskatonic Library. Not the friendliest place in town. And this town and friendly ain't even in the same zip code.
Okay, so I got a new journal page. Sources hint at the Necronomicon hiding in plain sight inside the Miskatonic Library. How plain that sight is remains to be seen. Gotta look at it ASAP. Well, no, we're not. Because if you hold space down, you can see points of interest. And of course, since this is a point-and-click game, we can look at them. And he has fun little things he says about all of them. We've got Darkham and more Darkham. So,
Darkham. Horrible hellhole. Never thought I'd stick around when I came here 23 years ago. She was local, young and unstable, and I was probably too much to handle. Then she left me with an empty bottle of 81 proof and a broken heart. My gut instinct was telling me I could look at everything a second time, glean extra information that might be useful. Or not.
I don't think any of the stuff I'm about to glean right now is very useful, but...
The brooding, festering horror of the ancient town. Weird. That just popped into my head from nowhere. A sea of rotting roof tiles, decaying masonry, and who knows what dormant evils.
Let's face it, this is going to happen a lot because...
No, I gotta investigate the library first.
So this is like trying to interact with it. In the case of Darkham, I guess interacting with it would be, going there, but we're investigating the library, so...
Not nearly as badly lit as the name would suggest, but more than compensating on the creepy scale.
Yes, just look at all of these... let's just look at that eye. That's totally supposed to be a window inside there staring at you.
Not your prettiest tourist-friendly town. No, got in.
Okay, so we're going to that. And look, it's even more Darkham! And also a Vine-Covered Gargoyle over there. And yes, there are achievements for...
Surprisingly colorful here and there, but I didn't let that fool me. The town had been bubbling with occult activity for a while, and I was about to look deep into it.
Sorry, I also love the voice acting with this guy, so... But yes, there are achievements for investigating stuff enough times, so...
Like a sea of ugly, decrepit, tile-covered whales.
If you want to keep trying to do that.
No.
Yep, go figure. Now, there's more to investigate. We're going to go to the Vine-Covered Gargoyle next.
Looks like some kind of gargoyle, swallowed almost whole by those dead vines.
And in case you can't tell, hey look, that's totally not Cthulhu, nope.
I'd love to blame it on modern art, but this is really ancient stuff. It's just creepy as hell.
Okay.
Maybe I could use somebody, but this gargoyle ain't it.
Go figure. They call him for some reason.
There's tiny graffiti on it. Stay in school. I guess it's an advice column. The Pillars of Knowledge. Or just, supporting masonry.
By the way, this guy does a lot of puns, and there's a lot of puns in this game, and you'll notice
There are
that.
pretty big things I'm willing to carry around, but columns ain't one of them.
There's some crazy vines up here.
They really have a vegetation problem out here.
They really do.
It's like these crazy vines are strangling the edifice in a real symbolic way, I think I could fashion crude gloves from my tie to protect my hands from all the thorns and climb up to the 3rd floor, where all the unique and forbidden tomes are rumored to be held. Nah. Crescent moon, shining down on the horrid husk of a town.
It just looks like part of the moon to me because of the cloud.
I guess we can use all the light we can get in this dump. Moon doesn't do anything for me.
Okay, then we'll go inside now. Yeah, again, there's going to be a lot of that, just because I like hearing what he has to say. So, in here, we got this right here. This better not be hiding my mouse. It looks like it's showing it, but this particular one, we don't want to hide the mouse. going to be pretty much the main character from what I saw. He was the one you could see at the title screen. But from what I can tell, he does play a major role. He's not just this one time. Strange bas relief.
They really went out of their way to make this place as creepy as possible.
You would, yeah, they kind of did.
I'll bet the common Joe doesn't even know what a bas relief is.
And time for some fish puns.
I wonder exactly what that bass needs relief from. The oppressive, stagnant atmosphere of Darkham. A drudging, boring life stuck in a library interior. An uncertain future in the face of an uncaring populace. The ridiculousness of this fish pun? I don't know. No one can be Sturgeon. Who gives a carp?
Yeah.
No, sir. We're from different worlds, me and that thing there.
Okay, so here's the book rack. Now, this one right here, I'm probably not going to look at all of them for, and I will explain why later, but...
Rows and rows of moldy old books. For some reason, they seem particularly unattractive.
So, is he, like, trying to... Yeah, it looks
The
like
more
he's...
I look at them, the less interesting they get. The joy of reading. Those look like the exception.
Yeah...
I don't want to trigger any hidden doors or anything. I'm just here to pick up hints.
Okay, fair enough.
That's where folks get strange, ancient diseases by flipping the wrong pages with their bare fingers.
Yeah, it's like a little sitting room over here. Study area.
Wear protection. Goes for libraries, too.
Oh, you...
Nobody there. Looks like it's just me and this librarian fella.
there's probably somebody upstairs.
Nah, I do different kinds of studying.
Okay, here's a dusty, intriguing
It's
book.
a dusty old book. Its title's really hard to read.
Okay.
A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in. Useless garbage. I don't need it.
Okay. I'll get to this one now. The popular book section.
It's the popular book section. Apparently, all Daniel Maroon novels.
Oh.
You know, Vatican mysteries and all that.
Okay, so
Daniel Maroon's anathemic adventures.
this is going to go from A to Z, skipping X and Y, of just different titles.
Daniel Maroon's blood-boiling baptism.
And you can keep doing this until you get to the final one.
Conundrums.
But I don't really think I should spend all of this time looking at
Sounds
this.
spicy.
Unless you really want me to click on this
Daniel
27
Maroon's
times.
Eucharistical enigmas.
26 for them plus the first one. I don't know if he says any others.
Daniel Maroon's Fathers and Fedoras.
Of course.
My personal favorite.
Of course it is. Now, I will say this. I did do this the first time I played. And, well,
Daniel Maroon's Gibbous Gospel.
you get an achievement for looking at all of them.
Daniel Maroon's Hymn Hunting. I hear it's a snoozer.
But yeah, it's going to keep going on like that.
It's like that strange tentacled beast is watching me.
I guess, real quick, I should at least do this.
Not really my type of literature, but I can take a look at him.
You said that one was your personal favorite, though.
That thing is very unnerving.
Totally not Cthulhu.
I feel like poking it in its plaster eyes.
I don't think that would help any.
Can't reach it from down here, and I'm not sure I want to.
Okay. But yeah.
That desk is literally blocking my access to knowledge.
I mean...
A little on the plain and ugly side, too. I guess I could lean on it while I interrogate the librarian, but I'm naturally intimidating.
Okay.
If my detective cylinders aren't misfiring, that's gotta be the librarian. Who would grab and stick to this kind of job in this kind of place? They must have fishhooked them. Free internet'll do that to a Joe. This librarian looks a few centuries short of the age requirement.
A few centuries? That's a little much.
Evening.
Good evening, sir.
So now we have these choice over here. So first of all, we're going to just go down the list. So how's the things in the library? So how's the library business?
So, how's things in the library business?
You know, can't complain. It's a living.
Those electronic books hitting you folks hard these days?
Nah, not really. People don't tend to read much at all anymore, so it's all the same to us.
Not quite true, but it still probably has gone down. Interesting library right here. Is it old?
Interesting library you got here. Is it old?
Yeah, pretty old.
It's old, huh? How old?
Like really, really old.
This conversation
Might
is
even
going
say
everywhere.
It's ancient.
Ancient, huh? How ancient?
It was established by one Jeremiah Orn in, let's see, 18... A really, really long time ago.
Huh. Thanks for the info.
Sure.
Yeah, that totally helped. There was totally so much information there. Anyways, the name is Archetype. Dawn Archetype.
The name's Ktype. Dawn Archetype. Here to see about a book.
Well, you've come to the right place.
And what's your
Yeah.
name?
It's called the Necronomicon.
Oh.
Do you have it?
Oh, that book. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, they're all lent. All versions of it.
All
There's
versions.
more than one?
Why, sure. You've got your,
Oh,
Wait, you're talking about the real Necronomicon, aren't you? Yeah, no, sorry, that doesn't actually exist.
Doesn't exist, huh? My employer seems to think otherwise.
An ancient
Grimoire.
grimoire full of arcane writings that could summon powerful demonic entities and potentially fold reality onto itself.
well, when you put it
We
that
don't
way,
really carry that kind of stuff here. Chances
Why not?
are it's nothing but a myth, Mr. Ktype.
why not? Totally should be able to carry it here. Okay, so, well, that's just mean right here, don't you think? You wouldn't be happening to intentionally conceal it from me, would you?
Wouldn't happen to be intentionally trying to conceal it from
I
me,
highly
would
doubt
you?
it.
I'm just a librarian, sir. As far as I know, the real Necronomicon is a myth. Sorry to disappoint you. You haven't been the first to come and ask about it, and you probably won't be the last.
Yeah, go figure.
Definitely our most popular in existent book.
Who else has been interested in it?
Everyone, from excitable teenagers to these freaky cultist types that seem to crop up everywhere in the last few months. Just when you thought Darkham couldn't get any weirder, these clowns come along and prove you so wrong.
So there's cultists, huh? Well, how about you tell me about these
What
cultists?
can you tell me about these cultists?
They come in all shapes and sizes.
So they
Can't
come in
really
with their
tell them
robes,
apart.
or
I mean, it's not like they waltz in here dressed up in
Apparently
ceremonial
not.
robes or anything, but you can tell from the way they speak they're not all there.
totally just coming in here like, hey, we need to summon our Dark Master. We are looking for a book just to know the knowledge because it's totally just normal. No such thing as the
No
Necronomicon,
such
you
thing
say?
as the Necronomicon, you say? Mind if I snoop around your collections a little while?
I don't mind personally. You'd have to talk to Mr. Orn about the rare books department, though. At the moment, he's really busy with some new arrivals upstairs, so you'd have to wait a while. But, sir, waste of time, really. That book is just a legend. An ugly, ugly legend.
Agreed. Okay, aren't you a bit too young to be a librarian?
Aren't you a bit young to be a librarian?
Look, I can tell you come from a different era, but between you and me, that's straight up ageist.
Oh, really? In that different era business, ain't?
Touche, Mr. Ktype. I'm a student, it's
that
a
Mr.
job,
Lowercase?
it's quiet, it pays the bills.
Aren't you a bit old to be too? No.
Aren't you a bit too old to be a
Depends
student?
on what.
I like the cut of your jib. That's something your type would say, right?
My type? Now look here, son.
There it is again.
I like how much their
Didn't get
mouths
your name, Mr.
Kerwin. Buzz Kerwin.
buzz
That's an
curling.
interesting surname and an accent that I can't quite place.
Yeah, I'm half Romanian. My mom was born in Transylvania. I kept her family name because it sounds cool, you know?
Never get teased because of that?
No. For Buzz, on the other hand, plenty.
All right, Mr. Kerwin. I guess I'll have to wait.
I'm just kind of curious, like, you can see their mouth move. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy? That's not suspicious at all. So, yes, you can I can double click the teleport. Doing that, by the way, is another achievement. But I'm not doing that yet. Because
It's, Buzz, the librarian.
we can
Nice kid, I guess.
look at him now. I didn't try to do this. Okay.
Excuse
Sure.
Okay, so you just go back to that. And okay, yeah, that's right. I can still get those. No, I'm not going to do it. If you guys want me to come back, I will come back and just restart a game, jump over to this area, and just do that. But I'm not going to sit here. I'm already at 20 minutes in here. Okay, and then this right here shows you how to open up your... I don't think this has anything new. No. I didn't see anything pop up.
There's a thing on the doorstep there.
Looks like a package. Yeah, it's just a purple package on the doorstep.
It ain't for my nose, but I could pass it on to the librarian.
Okay, let's just pick it up and just shove it in our pocket. We got this. Hey, look. Okay, so...
It's this thing I found on the library's doorstep. Looks like a package.
Okay. So let's jump over here. Alright. So let's talk to him about this package. I found this thing on your doorstep. You were expecting a package?
I found this thing on the doorstep. Were you expecting a package?
No, not really. Let's see it. There's a note here. Oh, it's for you.
For me? What does it say?
Too long have you meddled in our business, K-type. Here's your chance at a bright future for a change.
They wrote out the laughing. They just wrote the laughing in there.
Or is this thing ticking?
But how did you get in there so fast?
He's gone.
As you can tell, there's a lot of talking in this game, so I'm trying to get my commentary in when I can, but... Why is that glowing?
Mr. Orange, sir. Someone set up a bomb in here. I was about to call the police.
Nonsense! You call this a bomb? You should have seen Dresden, son.
Huh.
Now that was some firepower right there. Clean up a little, will ya?
Okay, sir.
This thing's just falling apart now, and he just is like, hey.
Well, at least that thing took some damage. I think it's a little loose now. There's a weird glow
There you go.
from behind it. What the?
That's the part that you should have been concerned about from the
It's sure
beginning.
to fall off and kill someone whenever the next earthquake hits.
And you're right underneath it,
That
so...
monstrous cracked medallion is literally an accident waiting to happen. I'd knock it off for sure, but I can't reach that high.
Come on, you have to have a ladder in here somewhere. No, that's not what we're going to use, of course.
It's Mr. K-type's shoe. Well, I feel like I should call him Don now that we've been through this together. It's Don's shoe.
Okay.
It's Don's shoe. It's all he's left behind.
Okay, well, let's pick up his shoe. Congratulations, we now have a shoe. And needless to say, I don't think we even have that note. No. Now we can examine the shoe.
Don's shoe.
But, clearly, let's face
I
it.
just realized how long I've actually wanted to do this. Don sends his regards, ugly.
Is it the thing you said that you really want to do, or just wanted to break that medallion really badly? Wasn't that crack further out this way? Hey, look! It's a book with an eyeball! Strange book. Let's take a look at it.
Is this what Don was after? This looks nothing like the other editions. Creep factor just went up 200%. Who'd hide it up there and why?
Because...
You're coming with me, weird book.
Yes, because just grabbing the book you found that was glowing a couple seconds ago was a smart idea. But okay, sure.
I never thought I'd actually say this, but the Necronomicon feels weird in my pants. Oh boy, what an evening. Think, Buzz, think. Don's been
It looks like he's on fire.
Police are a bunch of corrupt and incompetent tools. What do I do? Well, Orn can close up for the night. Things are way too messed up to stick around. The best thing to do is retreat to the Buzz Cave, clear my head,
The Buzz
and
Cave?
see what this strange book is all about.
The Buzz Cave. Okay, let's go to the Buzz Cave. Here's the Buzz Cave.
Okay, safely home. What the hell was all that about? Is this really happening? Am I
really talking
out loud to myself? What is
At least you're self-aware.
God, I need to stop talking to myself. I sound crazy. Kitty, should I open this thing and see what's written in it? What do you say? You're a lot of help.
Well, it's a cat. What'd you
Okay,
expect?
Might as well take a peek.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, take a peek
yeah.
at the evil book.
Shaptu
I feel it's
Zidinger
okay with
Kampa,
talking over this
Per
part.
Adonai
But, like,
Methatron.
yes, let's just talk, let's just read out the arcane evil book of evil that you know that is evil and supposed to
What
be a
the-
myth.
This is genuinely becoming really scary now, and I'm all alone. What do I do, kitty? God, I wish you could talk back for once.
Okay. Arcane circle. Oh, what? Wait. That's not good. What'd you just do to your cat? I've already actually played through this part, so I know. As I said, I played through the prologue, which is that part in his room. That's about it. So,
Okay, I know I've been saying everything felt weird before, but that was really, really weird. Something feels very different now.
As much as I hate agreeing with you, something does feel very different now.
I know, right? Maybe reading that out loud wasn't such a good idea, huh?
It sure seems so.
Right? I mean... Whoa, wait. Are you actually talking back to me?
Took you a while, huh? I feel like we were in a much more productive place a few moments ago. You know, analyzing the situation. Maybe working toward a solution?
You talk.
I stand corrected. You seem to have a firm grip on the situation.
I love this cat already, by the way.
How?
You just read an incantation and then wished out loud that I could talk back. So...
This is wrong. This can't be happening. This is wrong. Wait, I know. I'll just find the spell or whatever it is and reread it and reverse this. That should work, right?
You're not really expecting any kind of relevant answer from me, are you?
Right? I mean... Oh, what the...
Yeah.
It's gone.
Are you
I can't find it anywhere. This was definitely the page I read.
How can you
but
tell?
There's different text on it now. What the? Should I read it out loud? Wait, sorry. I wasn't considering your point of view here. Do you want to be a...
Talking cat? Please don't take this the wrong way, but that's a resounding and definitive no. I just don't want your kind of problems, man. My deal is sleeping, eating, and generally being decorative.
I can get behind that. Okay, here goes.
Okay, so I tried this Shinu one. I'm pretty sure they all amount to the same thing, but I'm gonna try the second one just because I don't think it's gonna matter.
Ishtari Kampa. I wish Kitty would go back to normal.
Hey, go figure, it doesn't work.
Darn it, can't even meow right anymore. I think it's safe to say it hasn't.
Oh boy, this is a problem. By the way, Kitty.
Nice to meet you.
We've known each other for years, dude.
Kitty. Is that what I call you?
Haven't you been doing it for years already?
Okay.
Dumb's not possible if you ask me, but I don't care either way. I don't need one.
So, are you gonna stick around?
No, I'm gonna walk the earth like Cain in Kung Fu. You'll stick around and undo this. You really think I want to be like you for the rest of my life?
That's gotta be racist or something.
We're not even the same species. We need to find a way to reverse this, so get to thinking.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on it.
Okay. So, I want to continue this because I've worked on Pastor. I was going to try and do the prologue, but I forgot just how much talking was in this, and I don't really have enough time to continue. So, we're going to save now. I'm just going to save over my previous save game so that we have that. And then we're going to explore this and finish off the prologue next time, because I don't want to have like a 40-minute to an hour video just to finish the prologue. But yeah, that's the general gist of this entire game. And yes, it is as silly as it seems. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.